Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie, and today I am going to share with you my 75 hard results. And if you're not already, please subscribe, like, and definitely comment if you have done 75 hard and how you liked it. What was the pros and cons for you? So I'm going to go through everything and share with you how it all went. I hope this is somewhat organized, not all over the place, but I'm trying to get to the point because I tend to talk a lot. So I know on Instagram that I mentioned my results. However, I was really wrong. I said that I went for 60-ish days. However, I just counted and it was actually 73 days and it makes sense because when we scheduled our vacation, it was going to be 75 days plus 2 weeks. So it was actually going to go even longer. But then what happened was with George's schedule, my husband, we had to change our vacation and our hotels around because of his work calendar. So we had to move it up. So yeah, minus 2 days, no big deal. Also, I said I lost 9 pounds, but I did the math and I lost 9.8 pounds, which is outstanding because when I started this on March 2nd, I started a low carb, high protein diet, basically an anabolic diet, and I quit keto. The transition was great. Everyone says, oh, you gain so much weight when you come off of keto, and I didn't find that at all. I mean, clearly 75 hard, I was doing right afterwards and also working out a lot, upped my workouts. I also started to focus on getting 10K steps in. After, I would say about a month of doing it, I would walk for 45 minutes. I would just walk. I wouldn't run. I would just walk because you want to create the habit. Like, that's the thing. Everybody, when they start out on a weight loss journey, everyone's like, I gotta go to the gym for 20 hours a day and do all this stuff. And then just show up. Like, literally show up. Don't even, just walk around the block. Walk for 2 minutes outside every day. Like, just show up and you will get better over time. Just get 1% better every day, and that 1% adds up tremendously. Because I can tell you, I would walk outside every day for 45 minutes for my outdoor workout, and then before I knew it, I was walking for an hour. Because the days would, like, the weather would be so beautiful. Now, if it was like a crappy day, if it was like kind of rainy and that sort of thing, yeah, 45 minutes. But if it was beautiful out, I was out there, I would up it to an hour, and then before I knew it, I was walking for an hour and a half and getting my 10K steps in, and I loved it. And that is one thing that I will continue to do, hopefully for the rest of my life. Like, I enjoy it. And to be honest, I enjoy walking even more than running, and I love running. I just feel like walking is just so therapeutic. I would walk without even headphones and just listen to the birds, and it's just so peaceful where I live. Like, there's like never really anybody home, and so in the mornings and early afternoons, it's so nice. And I would walk like 2 neighborhoods down. I would walk all over the place. I would run all over the place. So by the time, for I don't even know, like the last 4 weeks, then I started to run and everything like that more often. And it was just great. So I also started out 75 hard with a left foot injury. Yeah, like it was fun. So 10 pounds basically, went for 73 days. The first month, I didn't lose any weight because I started out at a higher calorie. Even though I was still in a slight deficit, but it was still higher calorie than when I was doing keto. I didn't lose any weight and I was putting on muscle. Like, that was my main focus. And then after 30 days, and I lowered my calories, and that's when the weight was coming off because I was walking so much more, and obviously I'm in more of a calorie deficit, but again, nothing extreme. So the first thing you have to do, you have to follow a diet every day. Check. Outside workout 45 minutes, check, and I upped it to an hour and a half. Inside workout 45 minutes, sometimes it would even be an hour to an hour and a half. It just depended on how long it took me to do my weights, and so I would go through my whole entire circuit. And then after I was done that, I would actually go on my recumbent bicycle and drink my protein shake. So however long that would take me is how long I would be on my bike. It wasn't anything like strenuous. I would up the intensity after a while, within like 10 minutes, just because it would just get too easy. And honestly, strengthening my muscles in my legs is what's important, especially if I'm walking and running. And I would just drink my protein shake on there, because what would happen would be I would be done my my strength training, I would shower, and then I would just, the timing of everything, before I knew it, it was like dinner time, and I didn't even finish my protein shake. Like, I found it really hard to finish my protein shake after strength training, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna sit on the bike and drink it. So that's what I did. The no alcohol or cheat meal, the no alcohol I actually really like, and that is something that I will totally take with me going forward. I really don't care to drink anymore. I know that's crazy. If it's like my birthday or a holiday or a vacation, then I'll, have a couple, but it's not something that I really like. I was away on vacation for 5 days. I had a total of 3 drinks and it was okay. Like, it's not like that big of a deal. And when you drink, you want to eat more. And I'd rather eat my calories and drink them, to be honest. And I don't want to overeat. I'm not someone that sits at home and drinks ever anyway. Like, I'm a social like drinker, I guess, if you would say. Like, I want to go out and have the ambiance of being at a restaurant or a bar, listen to music and have fun with people. But to have more than like probably 3 drinks, I just don't want to do, especially in one sitting. But also, since I don't drink and I am lighter weight, I'm a lightweight. I can't drink a lot. So I never really could, but definitely my tolerance is like down, and I just don't like the way it makes me feel. And to be honest, it's not really healthy. So there we go. The progress picture, I did that every single day. I'll put a first and last day picture here for you to see. I completely see a difference. And going into 75 hard, I had holiday weight on me, so now that's pretty much off, except I'm now a little fluffy from vacation, but a lot of it is bloat, water weight, all that. It's not that big of a deal. It'll come off. And yeah, I feel absolutely great. I was feeling so good at that last day. It just, I don't know, it was just awesome, because I just feel like I could, when I like puff up from like a cheat day or whatever, it goes to my hips and my thighs, like no doubt. And you can see that in pictures. It's like really crazy. So yeah, but anyway, I'm really happy with my progress, and you can't beat losing 10 pounds of fat. Like, people think like, oh, that's it. It's a big deal, and especially when I was putting on muscle at the same time, that's fantastic. Okay. Also, that's the other thing too, like my biceps, a lot of my shirts don't fit. So things that did fit before, they're really tight in the sleeves. Got to get some loose sleeves. And here, this width-wise, a lot of things start to feel like really snug. And I know it's not like from gaining weight. It's just my physique has changed. It's just how it is. And I now have to like buy new shirts. So, yeah. But yeah, definitely, I was like telling my husband, I was like, I don't want to sound crazy, but I think my biceps might have gotten too big. All right, the 1 gallon of water every day is easy. I was already doing that, so that's just not a big deal. And then the 10 pages of reading, I absolutely love. I'm still doing that. I really enjoy that. It's like one of like the things that I'm happy that a habit that I created is really great. Also, speaking of habits, a really good book to read is called Atomic Habits. I wish I would have read that book before, or when I just started my weight loss journey. A lot of that book, I was like, yes, check. Everything that they were saying, I was like, oh my God, I learned it through experience. And not saying that I mean, things I wish I would have known before, but a lot of those things, again, like I learned through experience. And I think if I would have read it before, maybe things would have became easier in a way. But I don't know. It's just, I really believe in that book. That book, I wish that I could verbally articulate everything in that book, because it is all so incredibly true. So please read that book. It is so good. I got it on Amazon. It's amazing. Get it at Barnes & Noble or wherever that you probably can buy books. It's just awesome. Go to the library and rent it. It's amazing. So I really love 75 hard. So as you might think, oh, Natalie, you failed because you only went 73 days. Also, a couple times in March, I believe it was, I think it was like the first like week or two into it, there was like an ice storm in Pennsylvania. I didn't go outside. I mean, it was like literally sheets of ice out there. I already had a foot injury, so I'm not going to risk that to walk on ice. Like, that's just too extreme for me. And that's one thing with starting my weight loss journey, health journey. I don't want to be crazy extreme, because you're just not going to stick with it. I already knew I'm not going outside because I don't want to work out or just make excuses. I just did the extra indoor. Okay. So I think I walked on my treadmill, around on my treadmill or whatever, and then did my weights, and then did my bike to drink my protein shake afterwards. So it's not like I like skipped anything. And then there was snow one day. If you want to say I failed, go ahead. I mean, I don't feel like I did. I feel like I still stuck with everything, still like did what I was supposed to do, but I'm just not going to walk in snow. Like that, I don't know. I'm just not going to do it. so be it. Okay, I walked in rain, drizzle rain, when it was really, really cold out. I would go out there with my beanie, gloves, sweatshirts on. I did all that, but with ice and snow, and again, had already had a foot injury. I just don't need to risk anything anymore. So anyway, I'm back on track now after vacation. I really, really, really loved 75 Hard. I really enjoyed it. I would recommend it for someone if you just want to challenge yourself. If you're somebody who's already on a journey and you're already consistent, disciplined, and patient, I would give it a go. I would really, really would try it, because I think you'll see, I think if anything, you'll give yourself a pat on the back because you're already doing a lot of these things. So the things going forward, obviously follow a diet. I do that. Low carb, high protein, absolutely love it. Not saying I still love keto. I would recommend keto for most people, but I think if there's any advice I would give anyone out there, and I wish someone would have told me this, prioritize protein. If you make sure that you get your accurate amount of protein every day, or make sure you're eating high protein, that will eliminate everything. Now, people believe that you shouldn't eliminate things. Well, if you're focusing on high protein, you're not going to be able to eat cake or cupcakes, junk food, fast food. You're going to have to make your meals at home to get that protein in. So therefore, you're automatically going to be eating so much better, and high protein will keep you satiated and full. If you struggle with feeling full, that's why I went keto, because when I was reading about keto and how it keeps you full and satiated, because fat is processed a lot slower in your body, but protein, your body will burn more calories to process your protein. So right then and there, your body's just burning it up, right? Burn up that calories. But carbs is processed faster. So that's why people eat carbs before a workout, because it's processed through your body faster. Therefore, it won't keep you as full. So that's why Americans, when you're eating the standard American diet, it's all high carb. So that's why you're constantly feeling hungry. And then if you're overeating, you're expanding your stomach and you're never feeling full. So that was my issue. But if I could give any advice, it would be to eat a high protein diet. Don't even look at the fat or carbs, in my opinion. I would just focus on making sure you get your protein in, because you're automatically going to be eating less and you're just going to be eating better, if that makes any sense. So I think, for people who don't want to be counting calories, I would just count the grams of protein, because you're just going to be eating a lot better. You're going to feel a lot full, and it's going to eliminate things. I know a lot of people talk about, and this is like another video, but people talk about like you shouldn't eliminate stuff. Well, doing 75 hard, you're eliminating a lot of things, because it says follow a diet. You're eliminating alcohol. You're eliminating cheat meals. Like you have to change your life, okay? And again, you don't have to be extreme, but the issue is that if you want to have cake in moderation, like what's the saying? Elimination before moderation. You have to learn to live without it, and then slowly bring it back, okay? You have to make sacrifices. You have to really choose what's important in your life. Is really eating a sliver of cake every day in moderation, is that what's really making you happy? Because I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think eating healthy every day and eating on track, working out, having a healthy mindset, having a healthy mental state, being happy emotionally, that's important over eating a slice of cake. I mean, I don't know. I think I just get really bothered when people say, don't eliminate. You can't eliminate. That's not good. What? You have to change your life. Okay? You're overweight for a reason. Okay? Like, I just like don't get it. Like, I'm sorry. And I can speak about this because I lost 100 pounds, and I wasn't 100 pounds because I just loved food. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It just like really, honestly, it kind of bothers me a little bit because I think people, they want to lose the weight, but they don't realize what it really means. Like, why are you overweight? Like, what is the story behind it? And I think people just don't face that. And I think that I'm so happy that I finally came out of the bubble and became open-minded and realized I had to change my life. You have to get rid of people in your life. You need to do what your daily routine is. You know what I mean? So if you're struggling just really, 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 really sit down and talk to yourself and realize, like, is my job contributing? Are people around me contributing? What's the problem? And delete. Okay? So I hope this helps somebody. I feel like this might have been like too harsh, but I just feel like I can talk from experience, and everyone is different, and you just need to do what works for you. And I think that, people who just don't want to eliminate, you just don't want to change your life. And I think that's just what it really boils down to. If you want to work out every day, well, that's eliminating not working out. So what's the difference? Eliminate the crap. Eliminate going through the drive-through. Eliminate going out with your friends. Eliminate, getting really, really drunk and then overeating afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, eliminate just sitting at home every day and watching TV. Go outside and go take a walk. Go on a hike on the weekends. Find new friends. Eliminate the bad ones. Like, you have to eliminate. So, like, I don't know why we're making this big deal about it. I mean, what I don't understand too is that, okay, so if you're vegetarian, well, isn't that eliminating? If you're vegan, aren't you eliminating? If you're keto, that's eliminating. Like, everybody says that we shouldn't make carbs to be like the villain here, but I'm not villainizing carbs. I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world, but it's certain kind of carbs that aren't healthy. But again, you have to want to change your life. I mean, I don't know. Any type of way of eating, you're eliminating. If you're eating Atkins, Weight Watchers, Future System, you're all eliminating stuff. So what's the problem? So I just think, like, you just need to be careful. And I feel like the people who say about villainizing carbs are the people that didn't lose a ton of weight on keto and that didn't stick with it, because I do not think there's anything wrong with eliminating carbs. I really don't. I'll stand by it, and I don't really care. I mean, I eat low carb now, so technically I'm eliminating, right? I mean, I just don't think there's anything wrong with that. And to be honest, I was 100 plus pounds. I think it's okay to eliminate. I think I enjoyed carbs for a long time. I think I ate enough candy. And again, I still have my cheat meals. I still enjoy myself on holidays. It's not like I'm never going to have those things ever again. And I think that's also what's important, and it helps to keep on track, is it's not like you're never going to have it ever again. And you probably already enjoyed enough of it. So I think we're good for a while. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed some ice cream and donuts and all that, but I don't need to eat it every day. I don't know. Health is wealth, guys. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in the food that you eat. Invest in your health. Go to your doctor. Get blood work done. Get exercise equipment or go to the gym. Invest in your health. Invest in it. It's the best investment you will ever do. Take care of yourself, guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.